Right. This is part I don't even remember of Scarlet Hollow. Um, we're looking into things. We just read a bunch of books, and now there's a random cat on the table, and my screen is acting weird. Ah, there it is. Oh, hey, Pixel. Oh, you might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Pixel, my dear friend, it's been too long. How have you been? Hungry. Did Stella bring the good stuff? Ha, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Ah, yeah, snack time. Crunch, crunch. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Hey Pixel, what do you think about the monsters we saw in the woods? I'm an indoor cat. I don't know nothing about no woods. I just hang out in the library, especially now that our house got haunted. Wait, your house is haunted? What? Hey, how'd you know? What? I don't know. I just got a vibe. We've been leaving the library for a little bit. It's been great. Way more snacks, way more scritches. Except sometimes there's too much scritches. Hold up, what kind of haunting are we talking about here? Unexplained noises, objects appearing in strange and unfamiliar places? Ah, Oscar, don't get her hopes up like that. Nothing like that, sorry. The floor of my bedroom just keeps seeping blood, and I've seen strange figures in the hallway a couple of times. Wait, you've seen a full body apparition? Can I see it? Stella, it's probably just a dirty pipe or something. But what if it is a ghost? It's totally a ghost. Let's go see it. Y'all are more than welcome to check it out. Maybe tomorrow night. Yes, we'll be there. I'm not allowed out at night. Yeah, that sounds like a fun way to spend an evening. Can't wait to get spooked by some creaky pipes. Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander the library? Why don't you mind your own business? Have you seen this little guy's face? How could I say no to that? Leave Pixelby. You just had to leave Pixelby. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. I better get back to shelving. Okay. Any luck with Rosalina? Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? What were you saying about nuclear incidents? You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah, apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up mid-air and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the two bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch, which failed to trigger on the descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Huh, okay. Right, it's conventional explosive to disintegrate in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. I'm sorry, did you say they buried it? Do y'all need something dug up? Because if so, I'm your guy. If the bomb is somewhere else, why would there be so many ditch things here? Yeah, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. Not that we would be looking too hard at the disaster angle. Whatever those creatures are, they're biological. Look, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own 100 of miles away and kill us here. You never know. There could always be a more underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Do you think there's a cult here? Maybe the dishings were like summoned. Those cops were awfully suspicious, almost like they're trying to cover something up. Yeah, that was a pretty bad, but I'm not sure they really have it in them to be part of a cult. Definitely. I don't think they're capable of putting in that effort. Fair. Talk about veins of Scarlet. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevice. Oh no. I'm not sure how to tie it in, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Maybe the Dishlings are warning us about another collapse? Writing it down on the list of potential disasters. Yeesh, Stella. That's morbid. And besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way you could get away with that kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. Y'all don't actually think the mine is about to collapse, right? No. Phew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabitha any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. You never know. So Silas Scarlet. The sound is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself, no offense, but maybe that's why the Dishlings are here. None taken. Why would the Dishlings be here now, though? Scarlet Hall has been like this for as long as I can remember. Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? I honestly wouldn't be shocked. There's something seriously wrong with him. Like, I can't viscerally feel it in my gut. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that has something to do with what you saw in the woods. I don't know. I'd buy it. The radiation thing is not that weird. Like, there are growths on the animals. And if he's sick. So, Appalachian folk monsters. Bumpus cat kind of sound like they could be mountain lions. Do you think Wayne is a Tommyknocker? Maybe he's the ghost of a dead miner. There's something seriously wrong with the guy and we should definitely look into it, but I don't think he's a ghost. Yeah, ghosts tend to be tied to a specific place, though maybe he's haunting the whole town. He's not a ghost because ghosts aren't real. I've also seen him, like, touch stuff. Bumpus cats kind of sound like they could be mountain lions, voiced like a woman crying out somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely, there are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. Oh, Stella, one of these days you'll trust us. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank. Then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. You'll eat those words when I find the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it, I promise. I'm holding you to it. My mom used to tell me that Telepo story when I was little. Can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought the monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I did. I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Talipo, the one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Let's move on. We should check out the mines. I think we should head back to the woods. Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? What do y'all think? Any luck with Rosalina? Huh, not yet. I knew a tea would be a handful, but I didn't think it'll happen overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. What do y'all think? There's an awful lot of mind-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. We can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Sneaks, we're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when you come to it. I'm not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. Ha, no. I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if she actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. She gets grumpier at work. I'm pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're eating boxed mac and cheese, we can sneak around the mines, no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled out for her. She won't even know we were there. Look at us, going out on a caper together. I miss this. I miss it too. I mean, sure, it's not 100 under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I miss being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet MissKatonik. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Oh, so it was mentioned. I just read through it. Alright, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thank you guys. I'll keep you posted. Is that his house? Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Oh, I love her design. Reese, it's Stella. I thought I brought some buddies too. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyway. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us has gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and MissKatonik would get along super well too. Hi, I'm MissKatonik, Vivian's kid? I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've never done anything wrong to her. Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses you, both of you too. She sighs again, as if deciding when to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise it'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, MissKatonik. What the hell did I do? That would be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't sell well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine, ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know, they have those therapy dogs in the hospital. No dogs. Why, I never. The absolute gall. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. God, that one makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She's always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, MissKatonik. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Did your parents die in a car crash? Um, don't worry about it, MissKatonik. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I don't want to walk through the woods. Can I see, like, a relationship meter somewhere? No. No. Okay. Ride with Kanika. Kind of want to. Walk with Stella. Kind of want to walk with my wife. I want to go in the car with Anime Lady though. Maybe she's got nice tunes. The right thing to do would be walk with Stella. At least if something grabs her in the woods, I can try helping. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us, with Gretchen and I. And me, I mean. I had fun last night, but it was also kind of objectively horrible experience. I was a little worried you'd vanish into thin air or lock yourself in the estate, never to be heard from again. Should we talk about last night though? Like actually talk about it? Yeah, we probably should. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night, and I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. If only I didn't... If only I dived for that flashlight. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. Stella, whatever happened last night, you did nothing wrong. I just wish she could understand that. She's such a good girl. Stella pauses, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying as just a thing that happened, like it's just part of another video. Because if I actually admit to other people that I feel something, then I have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. What kind of fucking option is that? What happened. I'm glad we could talk about this though. I can't imagine what it'd be like to go through something like this. Like last night alone. Oh no! There's something in the woods! It's a bird. A bird? Let me at it. I can get it. Gretchen, leave the bird alone. Back off, dog. This is my stick. Well, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. The same probably goes for the two of us. I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. I shouldn't be much farther. Oh, I like her clothing. I like her hat. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. Y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on the lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. What can I say? I thrive in the limelight. Oh my god. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece in the first date? Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van that didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can do a group call. I take it I'm the one going in? Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends, and I'm pretty sure all of the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know? It's probably for the best. I'm not... I didn't peg you as shy, not after our introduction last night. Last night? Oh, you mean when I called you cute? Well, you are. It's just an observation I made in front of the safety of my own home. Just because I sometimes speak my mind doesn't mean I should be the one going in there. I made a mistake. She was unhappy. Here you go. I've got this. You'll do great. Great. I'm going into the mines. Why am I going into the mines? You can feed your questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I've missed doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Aw, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? I guess. Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance of the mines. Your phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? Try saying something. Won't people notice I've got earbuds on? People these days have all kinds of things in their ears. It's called multitasking. You'll be fine. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. Hi. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. I'm in. Approach the nearest group of miners. Go straight to the main office, find your cousin. I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Approach the nearest group of miners. Go straight to the main office to find your cousin. Approach the miners. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason for bothering us? So, what do you think about Tabitha? She works hard. She's a good boss. Who's asking? I'm her cousin. I'm here for the funeral. Yeah, we know. Me and Davis were in the diner yesterday when you popped in. How can we help? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. What happened to him? Maya shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, he's gone. That's all that matters. Pressed him. What happened to him? What do you think you are? Some sort of cop? Just tell me what happened. Fuck off. Hey, Zax, come on, man. No, I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shit's about to start anyway. Sorry. Fuck. The miners pack up their things and leave. You head over to the next group of miners. You stop in your tracks with a shiver running up your spine, and an unfortunate familiar voice calls out to you. You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. Why are you following me? You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Can I headbutt him? Hey, come back. Oh my god. Oh, don't mind me. Our new friend just stopped by to say hello. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. That I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. Just means we're about to... on the right path. Whoa, so brave. Heck yeah, you've got your back. Yeah, they've got my back from a car outside. Another group of miners. Hey there, can we help you with something? Have you guys seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Like what? Weird animal sightings? Don't tend to go on many hikes, not exactly the nature seeing type. After a full day of work, all I see is my bed, maybe a few beers in between. Odd noises in the wood? I heard something a few nights ago, like nothing I've ever heard, some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaac, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. Tabitha. It can't be that bad here, right? People getting sick? You a health inspector or something? The boss looks out for our health. Knocking on the mines? Knocking? Not I've heard. Can't hear shit down there with the machines and men working. My dad used to work these mines before they bought in the continuous miner. The big machine, that is. He told me stories about something that sounded like someone was pounding on the walls. No offense, Isaacs, but your dad has a few screws loose. Rodriguez. He was a fine man. That's all in front. Thanks. Anything else? Do you guys know someone named Wade? Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? He's been following me. Oh, thank God. Everyone thought he was dead. Now hold on. Creepy doesn't exactly sound like Wayne, does it? How do you know it was him? Name on his jacket. Wayne, just like yours. Smith. So do all of our jackets, but if I switch with Isaac's, that won't make me Isaac. No, it's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. You really think he's running around town creeping on strangers and ignoring his friends and coworkers? Seems more likely to me that somebody took care of him, so to speak, and is running around in his clothes. The miners sat in silence for a moment, considering what they've just heard. That's not possible. That's ridiculous. This is messed up. But who would? Who would do something like that? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think? No. No way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Who was Wayne seeing? Whoa, now, if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp's nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be the next on the chopping block. Preston, come on, don't dangle something like that. Look, I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as is. I've got mouths to feed. Losing their jobs and in Sam Wayne's case, disappearing. We've already had said too much. Come on, boys. Should we check in? Just a heads up. The only group I still see out here is pretty close to the main office. It might still seem worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much a heads up if Tabitha comes out. Going around asking questions, huh? You don't like you're from the inspector's office. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh ho ho, he got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why, you seen him around? What's the young buck up to? I've heard from some of the other folks that he's had a nasty spat with an ex. Ha, you mean the boss? Far as I know, that never ended. Stella audibly gasps. Yeah, I figured he just ran off to live in that big mansion with his belle. The thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Oh my God, gross. And if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed a slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question, did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Wait, are you talking about Tabitha? Yep. Dang, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. You good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of weird stuff happens in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? Weird animal sightings? I saw a raccoon, a big old tumor last week. Spooked me something awful. That's nature for you, not always pretty. I'll leave it at that. Knocking in the mines? You're asking us if we've heard Tommy knockers? Of course we have. We're old timers. All those who have here before the machine got brought in know Tommy knockers. What a nuisance, always stealing my hammers. It's true. Had a pickaxe stolen too. And when you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. You better not be thinking of going to those old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm going to wind up going down there with you, aren't I? Noises from the woods? All the time. Howling, screaming, all sorts of fiendish water caterwauling. Probably just screeching owls and bobcats, you old coot. Might be, might not be. But I heard something the other night that sent the fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell you. I saw the creature that made that noise, pale, hairless, and horribly misshapen with little twisted up faces. I ain't never heard of anything like that up here. Damn, that almost sounds like a ditch thing. My grandma used to tell me stories about them when I was a little kid. I guess it's not just my mom. People getting sick? I mean, some of the older miners, sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. That's all on that front. Sure. What do you think of Tabitha? The two men shift uncomfortably. Not the kindliest woman I've ever met. She runs the place all right. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long it'll be you're one of them boys. All I have to say is mine's that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are having a job in a few years. Tate, you're a damn fool. You're gonna be next if you keep up that kind of talk. We've got a problem. Oh no. What the hell are you doing here? Sorry. And that's our cue. Pardon us. I need you to take what's going on right now seriously. I need you to take me seriously. And what, pray tell, do you think is going on that I'm not taking seriously? What monster of the week has Stella cooked up inside your head? Wayne. A lot of people used to work here. A lot of people still work here. Look, I'm sure that coming from the city, you're just not used to the sort of folks who work in a coal mine. But I'll tell you what, I'll look in my books just for you. I need to go to my meeting. Just stay here until I come get you. Don't move a muscle. We can talk more later. Why is there a rattlesnake in my ear? Tabitha rushes off to her meeting. You stoop to the ground and pick up Kanika's earbud. Sorry, I wasn't able to give you a better warning. You good? Yeah, I'm good. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snack pops brought a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? I'm going after her. Good idea. We'll try and catch up with you. Oh, no. You rush over the hill and get your bearings, the sound of an active mine fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point towards a nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. Great. And here I thought Stella was the one going to drag me to an abandoned coal mine. Have teens always been like this? I feel like I really missed out on my risk-taking years. Hoy! Look at that! He's in the corner. Oh, you can't see it because my camera's in the way. Wait. Where's my camera? Move it. Look at that! What is he doing? Don't chill in there. God damn it. Okay. Great. Stella. Okay, maybe I've poked my head in there a few times. Well, let's get in there before someone gets hurt. Whoa, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? MissKatonik and I can handle this on our own. No, we can't. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Call her. A kid just snuck into the sawmill mine. I figure you should know. What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? Ugh, whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. It's not like you'll listen. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. I swear to God. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. You hang up the call. Oh, my lord. Well, on the next episode, you will see the wonders that are in the cave. That totally didn't have a fucking omen of doom in front of it. But I'm going to cut the episode here. Actually, oh no, it's only 7. I've got time before work. I'll keep playing until I have to go to work, and they'll probably notice because I will be wearing different clothes. But that is the ending of this episode. If you haven't seen the other episodes, go back and watch that. And if you have, there are other videos to watch and to enjoy. Until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you around.